All right, guys. So before we get started today, it's going to be a fucking good one. I cannot wait. Just want to remind you that this episode is brought to you by Oak City Hot Sauce, based out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Check them out at oakcityhotsauce.com. They're in stores. And Quint, you got a promo code this week?
Promo code HELP.
Promo code HELP.
Blink twice.
Help, yeah, promo code blink twice if you are in trouble.
Yeah. I really like the heartfelt message we gave with this dildo whip.
And this show is also brought to you by
snake.
This show is also brought to you by RC McGraw's and the Blue Hill Shopping Center, Manhattan, Kansas. Check them out at RC McGraw's or McGrawsManhattan.com. McGrawsManhattan.com. Okay, so I've been waiting for this for a while.
Yeah.
And I know Quint's probably been dreading it for a while, but we have on Sam, Quint's girlfriend. Want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi, babe.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
So one thing I really like is, so we showed up today to do the show, and Quentin's getting out of his truck, and I see him wearing an apron. I'm like, oh, that's funny. I wonder if, Sam's with him and, told him to put it on or something like that. When he comes walking up alone, I'm like, oh, is Sam showing up later? Yeah. Asked Sam when she got here, did you tell him to put it on? No. So Quint went completely fucking...
He knows his place.
Yeah, he went completely, what's the word I'm looking for?
Domestic?
Domestic and, not dominated. Submissive. He went submissive real fast.
No, I just thought it would be funny if I wore it.
I mean, it does play into it because you've got a strapping young lady here with a box full of goodies, and you just put on an apron without being asked to.
Yep.
So what's it like at home? Do you do all the dishes and the laundry, or?
I mean, when Sam's not feeling well, I'll help out with the dishes and take out the trash and stuff. As far as her laundry, she kind of takes care of that and stuff. But yeah.
So how many gallons of lube do you guys go through every month?
0. We don't need it.
No, I'm asking Sam because I know she'll give me the right answer.
That's
how many
not
gallons
the
of lube
right
do you
answer.
guys
He
go
got that WAP pussy. I don't need it.
You don't need it? What, Quint?
I don't. She doesn't fuck my ass.
No, I mean, I didn't. I just asked how many bottles or gallons of lube you go through, not necessarily you getting fucked in the ass.
Well, but she said the bussy, and I was like, she doesn't even do anything.
Excuse me, boy hole.
That's not even. She doesn't even go there.
Boil.
Don't even go there.
I do go there.
No, you don't.
I do like the word bussy. I didn't hear it. I think it was like a Key and Peele skit or somewhere. I heard the term bussy, and since I've heard it, I can't stop.
It just makes me like fucking. Like,
oh, it's a cringy word for you?
Yeah.
No, I just hear it in that voice because it was either a black gay man or a.
Why'd you put my bussy on me?
Yeah, it was that, or it was just or a black dude like Key or Peele pretending to be a woman saying bussy.
Do you know
It was fucking like, so I just hear the bussy every time in my head.
Dude, I don't know. Have you ever looked in like when Hastings was a thing? And I don't know if you ever read those like.
Oh yeah, when
novels.
Blockbusters was around.
Yeah, like, and you go in the back or like over there by like the romance novels, and they have these like just really just fucking like, I don't know how to put it, like hood rat fucking novels.
Yo, Amazon has those for like $1.
And I downloaded a ROM once that had like a reading of one of it, and it is like the most borderline fucking hilarious thing I ever read. It's just like,
are you talking about that sex thing, the books that you brought up on like our first or second podcast?
You can drink it on camera.
You can
it's
drink
okay.
it.
Yeah. Just don't drink it into the mic. No, it's just like then he slide his pants down. Oh Lord, look at his dick.
Is it an erotic novel?
It was an
Oh.
and it was just like, oh Lord, look at his dick. Like, and whoever they hired to read it was just fucking perfect for the role.
Sam, do you read erotic novels?
I used to. Wow, a liner. Hold on.
Oh yeah, she got her teeth out.
So
we're clipping that.
I used to. For a long time, I found that erotic writings were more
sensual,
titillating.
There you go.
What's
than porn.
What's titillating mean? I don't know.
Oh, baby, you already know.
I don't actually. That's what I'm asking.
You gonna find out.
Okay, it's one of those things.
Anyways, yeah, I used to enjoy reading more because I found that a lot of porn stars just were fucking ugly. And then I could just paint them in my head with the story, and they could look like whatever. So
did you read like you had to buy at a sex store erotic novels, or was it like the
X and XX? X
Oh,
and
okay.
XX, at least for a
Oh,
decade
so
of
you
my
read like
life.
forums?
Dedicated.
You read forums then?
Hell yeah. That's where all the
Wow,
weird
Reddit?
shit
looks
is.
like you two got a little. Because don't you always talk
Do you remember
about
when
video
X and
games?
XX had those comics, the daily little picture comics on the front page, and it would be different every
I
day?
don't, but I do remember you saying like last podcast, the podcast before, saying that X and XS was based.
Based as fuck. Based
And
as
yet
fuck.
you are sitting here telling me that for over a decade you read those stories.
Although, if you're really weird, you're probably more familiar with Heavy R or Motherless, but we won't get into that.
Yeah, both of those.
I don't even
but
want. I don't even want to know what Motherless is.
you don't.
It just sounds pretty.
See, the problem with Motherless is that it's really like a host page for all kinds of freak nasty shit. So you'll be there trying to like rub it out, and then you'll see this girl like getting slaughtered. Like, okay, so you have to like maintain your arousal as you're scrolling past that, and then you'll find a video.
Scroll past.
Nice.
Well, yeah, I like
Nice.
slaughtering and not just slaughtering. Like they gotta be
Slaughtering
doing something else.
slaughtering and.
Is that the training videos they use for ISIS? Is just like
Probably.
they turn on a room and they put on flashing lights and they watch people get murdered and they're like, you want to do this now? It's indoctrinating, I think is the
Have you ever seen a Serbian film?
No, I've heard a lot about it though, because of just how gross and grimy it is.
So here's something that I've like come to realize: no one ever. You don't. Porn sites are not something that people really talk about or you research. It's just kind of like I don't remember how the fuck I found. Like Pornhub obviously is one. I think it comes from Google searches. Like you wind up doing a Google search and then you find the site and you're like, oh, this shit is awesome, and then you come back to it. But no one tells you, other than like Pornhub, because it's like a really popular thing.
Well,
No one tells
Google
you.
porn and it's the first thing that comes up probably.
Yeah, but like no one, like when you were like growing up, no one was ever like, dude, you got to check out, X videos.
You gotta check out blackassfuckers.com.
You guys obviously had a much different childhood than I.
Yeah.
Based.
From our conversations, I'd say so.
What? So like kids are just at school like, yo, my top 10 porn sites, go.
Well, so growing up as a tomboy, all my buddies were dudes.
Yeah.
And I was a already fucked up little kid.
Yeah.
Shout out to my parents who are going to watch
Shouts
this
out.
later.
Shouts out.
It's okay. After I started talking to weird boys on the internet, they put cameras on my computer, so they knew exactly what I was doing.
Oh, like Omegle? Did you ever get on Omegle?
Oh, yeah, but like RuneScape, I lost like 4 years of my
fuck
life to
yes.
RuneScape.
I still play RuneScape. That shit is fucking lit.
She told me not to get her for it or whatever, not let her do it, or else she'd go back. To
Yeah,
Did
like
you-
I legitimately like almost failed school 4 years in a row just playing RuneScape
I
nonstop.
had a contracting gig overseas, and I worked 60 hours a week, and 58 of that was devoted to RuneScape. And then whenever I got home to my apartment, I would play another like 4 or 5 hours of RuneScape.
Little ASMR for y'all.
There we go. I love you, Mom. Oh, that's so cute.
Actually, my mom gave me this flask, and she wrote it on the flask when she gave it to me, so I nail polished over it. So that
I was
way-
wondering what the fuck was over it. I was like,
That's my cum.
why did it crystallize like that?
Clean pussy problems. Oh, my mom just joined. Hi, mom.
She's going to see that.
She's seen worse. She knows literally everything that I do.
Yeah,
My
the
mom-
conversations they've had that I was there. Was
Oh,
pretty-
I'm on, that's why I'm on our podcasting page. Yeah, guys, we want to take this time to remind you that if you haven't already, go over to our Facebook page, TRR Podcast, and give us a like on there. We're trying to shift
look
our
how pretty
operations over to our podcasting page as opposed to the Redneck News Entertainment page, just so we don't clutter your guys' feed with just our podcast stuff. We're going to be putting up some more clips of past videos and some new stuff on our Redneck News Entertainment page, so be sure to check that out daily and see our TikToks and all the latest debauchery and stuff like that. But go over to TRR Podcast and give us a like over there. So, do we have any comments yet, Sam?
So on my watch party,
Mm-hmm.
mostly just things about me fucking Quint in the ass.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
Can we?
awesome.
Can you read
Yeah.
off the?
We'll give him a second to
the
load
comments?
here in a moment. One of them was just pegging. JP Brunez the third wants to know what's good, Razor Ramon.
Not much, buddy.
One of my
Razor
buddies
Ramon?
said was up. Yeah.
Yeah,
What-
because I wore the Hawaiian shirts around and shit. And that's what a Razor Ramon was, a wrestler in the early 90s.
Ty,
Okay, gotcha.
Ty
Gotcha.
Jones wants to know, so how long before Quint gets pegged? AJ Kindernecht said, let's get to it. And then Jake McCoy said, where's Dirty Dylan Dunaway?
Okay, so Dirty Dylan Dunaway is at home playing COD. AJ, yeah, let's get to it. So You did bring a box of goodies with you, did you not?
A bag, but yes.
A bag. I think it's more like an armory worth of stuff.
An armory. An armory.
An armory. Yeah. All right. So if you guys are just listening to this, you need to go to our Facebook page, TRR Podcast, and check out the actual video footage of this because we have a variety of sex objects on the table right now.
I am a sex object.
It's a creepy. It's a creepy
Grenade
arm
whip.
because I mean it's literally like a forearm, like half of your forearm down to the fist.
Oh, but when I do that in your ass, it's weird.
So
You don't. You fucking don't.
So my question is with this, why does it look like it's been used?
So
a
it's
lot?
been rolling around in my deep dark black trunk with everything else that I own, and
I know, like it literally looks here. Hold up your hand. It literally looks like it's a mold of your arm.
that's why I bought it because it is so close. But I believe this
But
was.
why does it look like this? Like you'd think like if you were actually going to use it for fisting, you would like
No, you gotta-
tuck the thumb.
You gotta
know?
kind of.
Hypothetically speaking, when you're fisting somebody, you actually want to go in like this, and then once you achieve full penetration, that's when you form the fist
Yeah.
You know, I had this.
to prevent,
I had this.
To prevent what?
you know,
prolapse.
Prolapse?
well,
Oh.
prevent it from just slipping out because
Oh.
your internals are going to be like, whoa. So by doing this, it's like a butt plug. Whoop, yeah.
I always.
I love the
remember-
noises. Whoop.
I remember we had these. I had this conversation on one of our other podcasts when I was like, imagine like the person that's getting fisted, or girl, or whoever the
You.
person that's getting. Not me.
Zer.
I don't get fisted. Again, I don't.
I mean,
yet.
it's from the horse's mouth. It's not just me making jokes now.
Yeah, but
we have your actual girlfriend here who has
she
firsthand knowledge.
doesn't say. Anyway.
She has firsthand knowledge of the size of your dick, and I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
and I really want to.
God
Sam, do you
I
think
can't
we
even
can?
put-
Do you think we could arrange somewhat of like a FaceTime, right? Next time you're getting plowed by this
What do you-
gentleman,
what?
or plowing this gentleman, so I can see his dick.
Oh my god.
So you know how I do that pose for my weightlifting where I like put
Okay,
it in
so
my mouth?
I'm super confused on how the fuck, because I've seen it on TikTok, Vine, everywhere. How do you put your phone? You set a timer and then just put it in your mouth? Like, how
Yeah.
the fuck do you take a picture when you have your phone in your
So
mouth?
you open up your camera. I'm
Okay.
gonna close this. I'm gonna close this out, or else I
While
might fuck
she's
up our
doing
watch
that,
party.
What I was gonna say is like, so you're the person fisting, right?
Okay, all right, so
Yeah.
pretend,
So
Yeah.
I'm the person. This Cody's the
this-
person getting fisted.
yeah.
So what's the person here just like? Woo! Like, you go. You know what I mean? Like, what pleasure gets derived from doing the fisting?
Power,
Oh,
control,
So this is
domination.
like super
I
like
also
dom
totally peeped that
sub
fucking
type
out.
shit.
Well, people ask me, what do I get out of fucking you in the ass? And I get a lot out of it, even though I don't even have like a real wiener.
Don't even fuck the ass. I don't know how many times I have to defend myself on this.
Well, I mean,
Until you tell the truth.
yeah.
Anyway.
No, but so I posted this question. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago on the podcast, and you said that you would do it.
Sorry.
I really want to know if you could take enough testosterone to grow your clitoris out to be somewhat of a small penis.
Yes, in fact, if you go on X and XX, they have a lot of big clit videos. Which
Yeah, no, I knew that, but
I'm
I
sure
feel
you
like,
did.
But I feel like they, I feel like they use pumps. You know what I
no,
mean? To
so
achieve
I
that.
own a pump, and the pump will. I'm sure you've used a pump before.
I have not. I've thought about
Neither
it,
have
but
I.
I'm worried about my
So-
balls getting sucked up in it, and then it just like looking like an old man's dick and balls hanging down. You know?
Have you ever had just like a raging fucking hard on where it's like double pumped up on a Tuesday morning, just like
Yeah, like
weirdly
you touch it
fucking
and start
hard?
screaming. Yeah.
That is what a pump does to your genitals. It does not actually enlarge them per se.
Well, then,
It
why would I do it?
stimulates them.
Why
It
would I?
stimulates
Why
them.
would I do that then? Because I'm trying to get a bigger dick. I have 2 inches. and
You
I-
ever
and I
blown
want
up-
2.5?
You ever blown up a balloon a little too much and it gets a little bigger than it should?
Yeah, and then I
That's
get
your
lightheaded.
penis.
Yeah,
That's your penis.
that's my penis.
Yeah.
God, this
Well,
stuff
so
smells
it'd be
so-
over large. So then it would still be. I'd still achieve bigger girth and more length, though.
Have you tried not having a tiny penis?
I have tried that and
Same.
nothing works.
Yeah, I tried not having a small dick either.
Well, do you remember that extendo we were talking about at the bonfire? Where you might just have to
Like a
fucking
dick sheath.
Yeah. They do make like extendos where you just like it's like a dildo and then like a condom at the bottom and then you just like and
Yeah,
But
you're
it's at
really
your
not.
actual dick though,
Yeah, you're
making
not.
the penetration. So
They
then you're
do-
not getting the pleasure from it.
there's a few other things. So
Science is crazy.
you know how like when you flex your wiener, it like bounces up, but it doesn't.
That's how I wave. So when my wife leaves in the morning to go to work, I
Bye.
flex my dick at her to wave goodbye. And
She
then
probably doesn't
sometimes-
even notice.
Exactly. It doesn't even move my shorts. But I'll draw like
You
eyes.
feel it, though.
I'll draw eyes and a mouth on it so that like the slit is the nose. And then it's just sitting there waving goodbye, and she doesn't appreciate. I wake up sometimes 20 minutes early to put googly eyes on my fucking dick. And then I sit there and I slap it around
what's
to
the
wake
worst
it up.
part? It's-
And then she doesn't even appreciate my art.
I don't even think he's joking. Like, I think he actually does this.
I put way too much thought into it to not
I've-
actually do it.
I've done worse, frankly. Let's
That's
be real
fair.
here.
I just always.
Have you ever made your dick talk?
Yes.
No, no, him. I mean, not. We'll get
What
to
do you
your
mean by
story.
make my dick talk?
Like you sit there and you squeeze it, and it looks
no,
like
I
it's
don't do that.
talking.
no.
Like when you
She's
pull on
never
a
done it?
balloon and it.
No, I
She's
don't-
never done
I
that to
usually-
you. She's
I
never
just-
played with your pecker and made it talk to her.
No, she usually.
What kind of
pokes-
relationship do you guys have?
She like usually pokes it, and then usually I'll like bounce it around. And she thinks it's funny.
Right, like she'll poke it like to make it move, or like
No,
after.
she just likes poking it.
Yeah, I do. It's squishy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Penises are weird.
but balls are even cooler though.
Depends on the. I've seen a lot of balls. Twice as many. Actually,
You see
Almo-
twice as many
just-
balls than
just
dicks?
over. I did meet a man with a third testicle once.
Okay. What?
Hitler.
What did that even fucking
She
look
met
like?
Hitler.
It looked like a testicle. I don't.
No, wait, was it a full testicle or was it like a half thing or what?
I'm about to lay some science on
Let's
you.
hear it.
Hold on.
You gotta take a drink.
All right, so there's two ways this can happen: either a hydrocele or a spermacele.
Okay.
What happens is when you're
Quint needs some for this.
Oh, are you drinking that lime shit?
pineapple vodka.
Okay, I thought you were drinking that nasty ass lime.
You mean
vodka.
your shitty ass alcohol? No, sir. Anyways, the adults are speaking. So, what was I talking? Fuck, what was I talking about?
The dude's third dick. Or
Oh,
ball.
third ball. Yes. No, that would be me. So, the man who shall name remain unnamed.
Anonymous,
Yes. When it came to the third testicle, he had what's known as a spermacele, which
Okay.
is where sometimes, you know, when you jack off, like pee is stored in the balls, but so is
100%.
nut.
No, it's not. That's stored in your bladder.
Well, the issue is that the
Nut
nut
is
was
sto-
rerouting to his balls, and sometimes it would not go out, and so it
So
started
it's
to
going
form
from-
a sac and
so
collect.
so is going from his bladder to his balls instead of storing all the semen up in his bladder.
Exactly.
So then you had
Think of this
urine
as the
and-
Army Reserves. This
Okay.
was
It's old piss balls, McGee.
this was the reserve that no one
Wait,
asked
so
for.
if you squeeze the nut hard enough, would it force the nut back up into his bladder?
No, this was like a graveyard of nut,
Oh, so
Wait.
it's all
And-
nasty and
and it became solidified. It was like a
So
like a
crystallized?
mass. Yes, he had crystal balls.
Dude, that sounds terrible.
That sounds horrific.
It wasn't painful. He was
Sounds
concerned.
horrific, though.
He was concerned it was a tumor, and they were like, "No, we can remove it if you want." But he just let it end up becoming a cool party trick.
It's just his friend.
At least you're not singing Havana Gila
Yeah,
this
I
time.
said the Jewish song earlier when I was
What?
doing it. Just,
is that what you were doing?
You know what's the song?
Havana Gila.
I thought that was a snake song.
Oh,
If you couldn't tell
actually-
by the curls, I'm.
You know what? Right, here, we'll make a snake basket for it. How about that? Give me
Okay,
those
yeah,
other-
there
Don't
we
tempt me. I'm gonna start tying Quinn up.
I think our 20 viewers would really appreciate it. Hold on.
This is
Quint.
actually the most viewers we've ever had.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Hashtag
No,
Sim
no,
Patrol.
You gotta make it cut. Yeah.
Okay,
actually make
hang
it
on.
come
Yeah,
up.
guys, keep talking. Just yeah, this thing's neat. I feel like Indiana Jones with this. I'd be like,
Please do
all right,
not.
so
I'd be like I'm Harrison.
So
Ford.
imagine you're a kid,
Yeah.
right? You don't know.
Why
what,
are you bringing
hold
kids
on.
into this?
You don't know what that is. You're a hobo, right?
Oh, I see.
Or
what
you
mean.
find it out in the woods,
Mom,
and
I
then
found
you're like,
this cool lightsaber.
no,
underneath your bed.
hold on. So you find it out in the woods. You don't know what it is. You bring it home, and you're like, fuck this place. I'm leaving, right? So you go and you pack a bag. So you grab your, change of clothes, your teddy bear. You throw it over your shoulder, and you're like, I'm out of this place. And then you just pick up a fucking anal beads and throw them over your shoulder.
They're like,
and then
what
you head
is
down
that?
the street.
It's a recoil string for a lawnmower. Haven't you ever worked on a lawnmower before, dumbass?
I'm gonna recoil your asshole.
That doesn't even make any sense.
I'm gonna.
It does. It does to me. Do you have anything else you can show on camera?
On camera?
Yeah, that's not an actual dick.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah,
Do you have
we
anything
won't
else
get
that's
close
not an
enough
actual dick?
for the penis.
I mean, unless we.
What's the comment say on yours? Order in the cart,
dude. That's fucking hefty.
Dude, just fucking.
I know. It's like I could use this.
Smack your
Like
hand
here,
with
let me just.
Can I smack him with
Let
it?
me
just type.
Can I type?
Yeah, do type.
Okay, all right, guys in chat. I'm gonna try and type out a message.
Don't type with this one. It's too big.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Okay. Actually, this is relatively.
Well, I mean, it's a finger.
Easy.
You should see the paraplegic I stole it from.
I thought that meant you don't got any legs. You mean
Yeah. Hey, it worked. Quint gets pegged.
Oh, nice. I thought it was quadriplegic when they don't have arms and legs.
Paraplegic means
That is quadriplegic.
at least one. I was just saying this is all that I have is hemp cigarettes. I'm sorry to disappoint.
I kind of got hit, dude.
What?
When I went up to Pennsylvania,
You can't get these in Kansas. I smuggled these from Pennsylvania, hypothetically speaking.
For legal reasons.
Actually, they are legal here.
No, they are
They're
legal.
CBD. No,
Yeah.
no smoke in
So
the
if
dope.
you
what's
want to
that?
smell like
Kush-
reefer,
What? No,
But not actually get high.
Cushy dreams. Yeah.
yeah, if you wanna have the diet soda of weed.
Diet weed.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's really a way you look at it.
I mean, but I honestly I like those CBD smokes.
Yeah. So back to you taking testosterone to grow.
Yeah,
your clit.
fat clit. Yes. So that would be possible. In fact, I have hormonal issues I'm all too familiar with.
Yeah.
And that was a concern of mine was what if my T levels got too high and I just grew a fat fucking donker. And
Like, do you think if you fucked Quint in the ass with it though, like you would achieve orgasm super fast?
Oh,
Because
yeah,
it's literally your pleasure center.
this might make you guys uncomfortable, but me not so much. I have an incredibly sensitive clit,
Okay.
more so than usual, and I've learned this in comparison.
Well, I mean, is it one of those?
Well,
like,
yeah, when you set the bar fucking low, it's real easy to hit it.
Get a close up on Quint's face. He looks so defeated. Quint's over here like, I am all that is man. I can make her come in 10 seconds.
So can I.
I said it made me feel accomplished.
Yeah, and then she just fucking went, no.
Yeah, so does a first grade math test.
Dude, this fucking fist is making me all right. I'm starting a petition now to replace all court judges' gavels with this, and they just
No,
go.
that's what they use in that's what they use in California. It's okay.
No, I mean this is a really good metaphor for the government.
Order in the court.
No, this is a really good metaphor for the government because they're always fisting you
fist
like
of
with
justice.
taxes or whatever it is, and they just go, all right, taxes next. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So fat clits. So yes, if I was to rim, diddle, possibly penetrate Quint's puckering boy hole with my engorged tea-flamed clits, yes, I believe I would be able to achieve orgasm.
Oh my god.
See, I'm so glad I date her because my mom especially used to get on my ass about the shit I'd say on Facebook.
Yeah.
But ever since I started dating her, hasn't said a fucking word to me.
Someone here has to set the bar high.
Yeah. Quint, can you just
I don't get no
naked to this?
respect. I don't get no respect.
Could you just pull? Actually, can you take off your coveralls and just leave on the apron?
No.
Please?
Because they get side boob.
Yeah.
Same.
No, I just... I'm Rodney Dangerfield. I don't get no respect.
I don't get no respect. Yeah.
It's
I actually did.
gay Sean Connery be like, good Scott, I love cock.
Oh my god.
Great Scott, I love a good cock.
No.
Same.
Oh, okay. So I had this great idea for an invention, and I want to get you guys' feedback.
Oh,
on
I'm
this.
ready.
So
An adventure.
I went to a facility the other day, and they
Way to
do
narrow that shit down.
they do a check your temperature before you go in, right?
Yeah.
And they got this like fancy pantsy, like you don't even touch it. It's a touchless thermometer, but it's a standalone unit, right?
That work?
Lasers and shit.
Lasers
cool.
and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go on.
So you walk up and it's an instant reading. You show the inside or
Yeah.
whatever. So somebody that I was with was like, "How do you use it?" I'm like, "Oh, well, you pull down your pants and that little stool that's over there. You got to get up on it and then it just reads your butthole."
Yeah, like little kids. Like little kids when they gotta stick that shit up your ass because you can't sit still and fucking.
Yeah. Imagine my surprise when I used an oral thermometer the other day in my ass, and then I found out it was an oral thermometer, and then I had to put it back in my mouth because it didn't get a proper reading out of my ass.
You didn't read
Tasted like shit.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a fucking.
What are you doing? That's an oral thermometer. Oh, sorry.
I figured it worked the same way. What the fuck's it matter?
It's an ATM thermometer.
Oh.
Ask
Ask
him
him
out.
I was like, what the fuck? You don't get it at a bank?
Yeah, but you might get paid for doing that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So.
Quint, do you want to get off the subject that's not you getting fisted
I don't.
or
I'm
fucked in
just
the
kind
ass?
of. I'm just gonna hang back, man.
No, I need you to
enjoy
take
life.
this conversation.
I got some neat shit for my pickup today. I'm gonna
Something less gay.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be doing. What? Are you gonna talk shit on my pickup now too?
No,
Are
it's
you
just her face.
You're gonna go for everything.
So she hasn't come for the farm yet.
That's.
Actually,
Yeah. Hang on.
I mean, she hasn't
the other
come for you
day
either, but
I was
Other
joking.
day, last night.
Last
Shut
night,
up. I can at least make her do that.
I hit a chord last night. I don't even
chord?
remember how we talked about it, but I joked about if Quint's mom ever were to disappear out of the picture,
yeah.
if I was to bang his father and get my name on the form, and then he would have to call me mommy.
I wouldn't fucking be there.
Oh, dude, that is an interesting.
It's a power play.
Haha, that's quite a funny situation, isn't it? Haha.
I just want to see what all runs in the McLean family.
Nothing.
I can tell.
Fat. Haven't you seen us? We're all fucking fat. None of us run.
Fat, small,
Yeah.
fat, small penises.
Yep.
Farmers.
That's why she likes me.
Your dad doesn't have a mullet though.
No,
I wish
he
your dad
He
had
used
a
to.
mullet. Yeah, I wish he had a mullet.
Yeah. He can't grow hair anymore.
It's-
That's
yeah,
why
it's more like a
that's why I
let.
That's why I tell Sam, enjoy this. Why I got it, because probably 10 years it's gonna be
I think
fun.
you need to do an Aquanet hairspray bullshit on your head.
If the top of my hair was long enough, I would definitely consider it.
You think you could grow it out long enough?
At the top, definitely. Yeah, absolutely.
Just do a mullet comb over.
It just gets really ratty and shit.
All
so
right, Ryan. You know what? I wanted to see. No, actually, no. I don't want it in my ass. I want it in Quint's ass. So I'm trying to arrange this. So if you quit bringing it up, I could actually.
Who's Ryan?
Somebody I know.
Oh, okay.
He said that I talk too much and just shove the fist up my ass. But
Okay.
I've been getting fisted the last 24 hours or so. So I'm ready to not be
I
fisted.
thought this was like a multi-hand stress ball.
I mean, it really could be.
It's a team stress ball.
Yeah, actually, hold on. If you hold it, hold the ends,
and then I just pull
yeah,
on it.
and then it's just like
Okay,
it's a giant dental floss.
No, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Continue.
She's getting.
What are
she's
you
just,
Go on.
doing?
she's just,
Stop!
She's assuming the
Babe,
position.
no, stop. Fucking post block. But
Don't pretend. Like
I'm
you're
really
worried
at a
about
loss
post-blocking.
for words. Be honest with you, I really don't know what to talk about. I guess my pickup's not cool. My dick's small.
Those are topics right there.
Yeah. I'm just kind of
For once, you don't know what to talk about. I am astounded.
He's speechless because you're here and he doesn't know what to say.
It's
I have
not
that effect
that.
on
It's
men.
everything I try to talk about. She shits on me.
Well, let's talk
Shit
about
on
it.
you.
What do you?
Figuratively.
That's like the one thing I'm not into.
Good, me neither.
Dude, you know what I'd love to do is just have this hot Latina chick just for a whole week, right?
Like,
If
to
you
show
live
you
that
for
long.
real.
For a whole week. Just feed me Mexican food, tequila, and stuff like that.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you
And then-
automatically assume since she's Latin that she'll feed you.
Well, no, I'm talking about
just
going
kidding.
to Central or South America, right?
Yeah, I got you.
And just feed me for a whole week, butt plug everything, and just have her rip it out at the end of a week, and just assume the
Like a
position on the
poop-nado.
tarp. You know what I mean?
Oh, poop NATO.
That reminds me of a video I saw when I was 12.
Sam.
What the fuck?
Sam's a really sweet girl.
Yeah?
Yeah, she really is. That's why. I
Don't
love
lie to
her.
the people.
No, you're really sweet.
Did anything happen this week, Quint?
As far as what? Just in general?
Just in general.
Well, I got a free car.
Oh yeah, another shit box.
Yeah.
So Sam, I've been passively aggressively. No, actually actively.
No, you're
I've been
aggressive.
actively projecting my frustrations, my dad's love of bringing home shit boxes and not touching them for like multiple years onto
Same.
Quint. And Quint seems to bring home a new shit box every week. So he
Same.
said that you're like totally fine with him bringing home as many cars and shit like that as he wants. And I theorized,
As long as it does not financially strap us.
yeah. And so I have theorized that you're just saying that in the beginning, and then you guys are going to get married, and you guys will be like living together, and they'll just keep bringing home shit boxes, and you're going to get super frustrated with it and tell them they need to sell them. Or the city is going to rezone your guys' house into a junkyard.
Okay, well, first of all, Manhattan could use a good pullet. Second
what?
of all, a U-Pullet, where you go to the junkyard
like
and get
a
your own
salvage
parts.
yard, though.
Where I'm from, they have literally 300-acre U-Pullets full of shit boxes where you can get any part for any weird fucking shit box you've got.
Is it free?
It's
Well, you
free to go in,
Yeah.
and you have to pay for what you can't fit in your pocket.
Your actual pocket?
Yeah, like if they can see you carrying it out, you have to pay for it. But
So
if
that's
you
like a
can
normal
like,
Savage Yard then.
yeah, it's known as a U-Pullet where I'm from.
Oh, okay.
Because you pull it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but also at the same time, you know, I've gotten rid of a lot of shit too. Okay, to be fair, and it's
To be fair.
and it's also came in handy when my parents' car takes a shit. They borrow one of mine, and so on and so forth. One of my cars takes a shit.
So how many cars have you bought since your Cobalt that you're still making payments on now?
I literally only make payments on the Cobalt.
I know. How many cars have you had since then? While you're still paying on the Cobalt? Thinking
4?
4? And so how much money have you spent on new cars versus just paying that off and fixing your Cobalt?
Well, when I depending on when I bought the car, I've never.
Let me
Okay,
rephrase
as-
that. Would it be more fiscally responsible
No.
to have not bought those shit boxes and spent the money to fix your car and pay
No,
it off?
actually not, because all those cars, all those pieces of shit cars I bought were under $500. And it cost $1,200 to do the transmission. And so the Honda, $200. The Dodge pickup, $400, which I actually bought before the fucking Cobalt. If you want to talk shit on that, I bought that one for $400. The Impala was $500 on the fucking dot. And then, no, I only bought 3. And that's it.
Oh, okay. Sam, is there anything that you wanted to talk about? Is there anything you want to know about me? Because, I mean, besides the bonfire at my house the last weekend, this is technically our first time meeting. So do you have any questions?
I thought I've met you in person before.
Nope.
No, I've been to one bonfire briefly.
It's even got
Oh, that's right,
veins
no.
in the fucking wrist.
I know. It's so lifelike. It's great.
Beat you at this. Swear to God.
Well, I mean, you did come to one, but I don't think we talked.
What do I want to know about you?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
Why are we friends?
Yeah, why we're friends. Yeah.
Because we both have a shared love of torturing Quint.
That's pretty.
It's not
funny.
really. I don't have really a shared love of. I don't like torturing him. I just really want to see his asshole.
Oh, I've got pictures.
So everything that. So everything I do is just a ploy. To get Quint to show his butthole.
See, I
at
think
some
that's
point.
really great.
Honestly,
Like I just wanna
you
see
know
you
how
spit-
much of a lightweight he is. It takes 3 shots, and you can get
I know.
a full panorama.
I want to see him like moon me and then just spread his cheeks. That's like that's.
fucking
It's not that hard with this little girl ass. You can sneeze and his cheeks will fucking spread. And if there's one thing Jews know, it's how to part the Red Sea. And you've seen how fucking red he gets. Just,
Oh, okay. Anyway.
well, I mean, it does
I think
bleed
what's
after,
great about
but
me and Sam's relationship is
I fuck him in the ass.
she doesn't. I think the great thing about me and Sam's relationship is normally, as people know me, I'm pretty loud and goofy and everything, but Sam reins me back in. She I wouldn't say humbles, but she definitely makes me think.
I wouldn't say that. I think you're just really submissive because you've been like not yourself since she showed up. Like when you get around here, you're just really submissive. It's funny.
It's the alpha beta complex.
The alphabet complex?
Alpha beta. I am the alpha. He's the beta.
Alpha omega?
Fla-
Yin
fla-
yang?
In
Do you ever
public,
think about it like yin and yang is like 69ing, you know?
Yeah.
You ever think about that? Like it's literally the symbol for 69. Because it's a 6 and a 9, so yin and yang.
But it's upright, so it'd be like a standing 69.
Which is very hard to do. I've done that and almost got my balls chomped off. Because when you're falling towards the ground and about to hit your head, you tend to clench up, you know?
I have so many questions. The sound guy's over here learning so
Our
much.
producer's losing it over here because he probably just imagined me holding
You know what?
somebody.
You know what I want to fucking talk about?
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay.
All right. What's it? What's
Let's
up?
talk about all this. I don't even know what to call it. All this weird ass fucking anime hentai shit that you watch, but then you want to say that you don't watch porn because it
wasn't
objectifies
fucking
women.
It wasn't fucking hentai. It's just
Your
anime.
dozinskis. Okay, I came to your house once and it was like 10 minutes straight
It
of
was- okay,
titties.
hang
10
on.
minutes of titties, and that's not
They're
objectifying.
not even
but
real.
porn
They're
is
not even
objectifying.
real.
But what if women have fake titties?
Are we even real?
Yes,
How do you know?
because I will go to jail if I shoot you.
Okay.
I won't go to jail for watching something that's on fucking Crunchyroll that's just like, haha, tits. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Haha, 12-year-old anime tits.
It's not
Haha, not
cool.
objectifying, not creepy. But when I watch a 21-year-old girl in college get her ass blasted, that's weird.
I never said it was weird. When did I say it? What the fuck?
Keep going. I'm enjoying this.
That has been bugging me for a while. And if we're going to start on this, do you want to know why I talk about fucking you in the ass so much, aside from the fact that I do it? The reason I'm going to put your ass on blast the way that I usually blast that ass, baby. You started something you didn't want to finish.
You're so bad. Please go on, I guess.
Keep this up, please.
The reason that I'm very vocal about the things that I do to your quivering boy hole is because
Pussy. It's a
every
pussy.
time, no, it's a boy hole and it's a manhole now with the way that motherfucker gapes. Oh, but I digress.
It's got dudes going in and out of it all day.
The reason that I talk about your quivering. Are you crying? Oh, you're gonna arouse me. Please stop.
Just get to the fucking point.
The tip, if you will, of the iceberg. The reason that I talk so much about fucking you in the ass is because of how visually uncomfortable it makes you. And the reason that I use this to bring you such discomfort is because every time I try to show you any kind of video, or especially a song that I legitimately enjoy in the most innocent sense, halfway through, you will start to mimic the chorus by screaming, "Come" and "fart" and shit. And it creates such a knee-jerk reaction that makes me just want to fucking punch you in the face. So instead, I tongue punch your little boy hole. And I make sure everybody knows. So I want you to think about that next time I show you a song before I make that asshole sing.
Guys, Quint McLean's Dirty Laundry cast. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel that way.
I would beg to
shit!
differ.
This was such a good idea. No, it's fine to quit because Haley likes to listen to music and stuff like that. Music's really big to her, and so every time she shows me a song or watching one of her shows, I'm like, I ad lib the words, and it's usually not "come" and shit and stuff like that. But I do ad lib all of the songs. She's like, "Will you not ruin this for me?" So
He only does it when I make the effort to tell him, like, I want to show you this. I really enjoy this, or it means a lot to me. That's the only time that you do it. So that's why I've slowly destroyed your dignity and convinced everyone that loves you that you get fucked in the ass. Try me. See what else I can ruin besides your little fucking boy hole.
I love you.
oh god, I think we just. So the well is dug at this point. the hole is deep.
I didn't realize I did that. I'm sorry.
Oh, I've told you.
Yeah.
You just
I've
didn't
been
stop.
doing-
So I
I've
took
been
it all the way.
doing it recently, have I?
Yes.
Well, I didn't. Okay, I'm
So if you had the option to shove your dick and balls into your own ass and
Yes.
shit it out, would you do it?
I don't even get to
So,
answer.
I would.
no, so Tom Segura and Christina,
Why
his
would
wife.
I want to do that?
No, so Tom Segura and his wife, they have a podcast called Your Mom's House. I love that show.
I seen one clip from it where this dude get hit by a car and he laughs and she thinks it's horrible.
Oh yeah, no. Tom's super huge. He's shown literally like all his guests that video. But anyways, so they had this live show that was not PG. It featured a girl laying on her back with her legs spread, like actually punching her vagina. Like she was fisting herself by like throwing haymakers at her vagina, and it would go in every time. And I'm not saying she
What
was
happened
like,
when she pulled it out?
I mean, it just, yeah, it was like super lubed up. I'm sure she'd warmed up, but she was legit coming from up here and just fucking ramming her fist. Like she didn't slow down, like whatever. It was full blown, like she was fighting Mike Tyson for her life, just beating up that pussy.
Beating up that pussy.
But at the beginning, they've got this dude. He's a porn star. I can't remember his name. But one of his special talents is actually shoving his dick and balls in his own ass.
I've seen his videos.
Yeah, it's like pierce something. It's pierce something. But Quint, if you had that ability, would you do that?
It's like what, a party trick?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of
Obviously, a guy had a third ball as a party trick.
I guess it was like, hey guys, watch this.
What's your party trick? Getting drunk off 3 shots?
I mean, I think Quint could actually, if he was drunk and you could do that, I feel like you would do that all the time at a party if you could.
Yeah,
I
just
would
like,
do
hey,
it.
Guys, you want to see something cool? Just drop my pants and don't even warn them.
Well, I mean, girls show each other their tits all the time, like where they go to
Yeah,
parties.
it's a little bit different though.
What kind of parties are you going to?
Good ones.
No, like girls, whenever like they get like a new nipple piercing or something like that, they'll all like run into the bathroom, like, oh, you want to see my new piercing? And it's just like I can't. We had a party at my house one time, and
I need to come to these
one
parties.
One of our guests had just got her nipples pierced, just right there in the kitchen, just like, hey, and I came. To be fair, everyone was outside, but I came walking in. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? It's just something that girls do, you know. So I feel like Quint had that ability. He would shit out his own dick and balls if given the chance at a party.
That would be kind of cool though, because you could walk around like just fully tucked. You don't have to tape it or anything, just like Eric Andre. And then
Did you watch his stand-up special?
I seen parts of it.
You need to watch the whole thing. So at the very end, I don't want to. Okay, I'm going to spoil it. Spoiler: at the end of Eric Andre's special, he is talking to, like, he literally just pulls a fan's phone out of the crowd, then hooks up to the screen and FaceTimes that person's mom. And then he says, all right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And then he tucks his dick and balls. And then,
one swift motion.
Yes, it was so quick. Like, he was.
You know he practiced that. Like, he stood in front of like a full-length mirror and was just like.
Imagine if he fucks that up, though. Then he just shows his dick and balls to everyone at the theater and goes to jail. But it was so fast.
Pee Wee Herman style.
You, and the time it took him to take his pants to his ankles and stand up at full speed, his dick and balls were already hidden. Like, that is the kind of
what if he never had
them?
them?
Oh, he has them, I'm pretty sure.
How do you know?
I don't know. I mean, can you just see his bulg? B-U-L-J.
No, like, it legit looked like there was nothing there. He's got enough of a hang that he could hide everything without. Because, like, when I do that, it looks like, you know, I've got an actual vagina because the balls come out. You know what I mean?
All you have to do is just push it in like a button.
I mean, it does that when I sit down, but when I'm standing up.
Do you pee on your balls, sir?
Yes, I do. That's my thing. Don't say you have a small dick if you don't get piss on your balls every time you pee. Because that is the mark of having a little.
Depends how
happens.
cold it is out, honestly, for me. Like,
no, mine's like that all the time.
99% of the time, no pee on balls. But, like, if it's really cold out and I'm pissing, like, we're talking -4, definitely got to tuck the balls back. The turtle is scared.
The turtle is in its shell.
Do what?
I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
You've seen me do it.
See, one thing that kind of astounds me is the fact that girls can just sit down, like, legs together and piss, and they don't get piss on their legs.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I can teach you how to do. You know, I know how to pee standing up. My mom taught me, actually, because she was a truck driver in the 80s.
I mean, you just have to spread your fucking lips and then aim, and you have to do it enough to know, generally speaking, where it's going to come out.
Yeah. So as aforementioned in your podcast prior to last,
I thought I was kind of right on that, by the way.
The pee hole are. So, like,
it's above the birthing canal, right?
Here's your.
You don't have to
Here's your birthing canal, and then right there is your pee hole, like right above it.
Yeah, like right below the clit.
And so no, like your clit. Hold on, we're gonna do some hand puppetry right here. So there's your clit up here.
Yeah,
and then your pee hole's like down here, and then here's
clit.
your joy hole. And so with your pee hole,
joy hole and
joy hole and boy hole.
This is the gentleman's club.
I'm probably one of the most manly people in this building right now, but I digress. So your pee hole's like way down here. And so actually, if a woman is standing, it's pointing straight down. So you have to, not only do you have to spread the poussoir, but you have to, you almost have to like pull it up so as to angle your urine stream outwards instead of downwards.
So when you pee, is it more like a waterfall or is it a straight stream if you're sitting down with like your legs closed?
I don't pee with my legs closed. I got such a fat ass that I got to spread my legs or else I can't sit on the seat.
But I see girls that all they do is they just pull their pants down.
How many
and
girls
just
do you
sit.
watch piss?
I watch a lot of
Okay,
videos.
don't have to answer that.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. No, but I mean, I've had enough girlfriends over the years. They literally just, and Haley, they just pull their pants down and sit, and that's it. I mean, they
That's
might spread
fair.
their legs a
Well,
little bit, but it's like.
Like I said, the pee hole, because it is so close to the birthing canal, it does aim like straight down. Although.
But is it a waterfall? Like, does it get the splashy splash, or does it a straight stream?
Stream.
It's streams, bro.
Yeah. You should know I've pissed on you before.
No, you haven't. You've never done that. You've
you
never
shit on
done
him?
that, actually.
Have you shit on them?
Nope. She said earlier she did not. You've never.
Yeah,
pissed on me.
doo-doo play ain't my shit.
Neither is mine.
No
That's
scat?
gross. That's gross.
Skiddly bebop, that's about it.
Yeah, no. You've never.
I'm a scat man.
Not that you know of. I've peed in you. You just didn't realize it.
Peed
You know
in
that squirting dildo I have?
No.
Yeah. So
I don't?
the last time I was
Yeah, you have to speak up so I can hear it. I mean, the viewers are going to be
I'm
able to
about
hear
to
you
unplug
regardless.
your fucking mic.
I'm sure Cody would let me use it. So the squirting dildo that you can use for like fake cream pies and stuff, I had fucking piss. And so I just pulled the plunger and then like a shiwi, but then in your butthole. Why do you think the cum looked kind of weird after, you know?
Wait,
I don't even want to expand on that.
I'm just confused. You have a squirting dildo?
Yeah. It's like a dildo and it's hollowed out and it has a little tube with a syringe in the end.
Oh, okay, all right. No, I thought like it was a tool meant specifically for making girls squirt. And I was very
No,
confused.
I am that tool. Ladies, if you're watching, I am that tool.
Yeah, so
Nails freshly cut. Let me know.
Yeah, because girls with long fake nails still have poopy butts.
It's
That is a proven fact.
When you wipe your ass, do you dig around in there to wipe? I will not.
I mean, you gotta get all right. So I actually had this conversation with my brother and his wife. You gotta go up in the ass just a little bit,
but you use
little bit.
When you have long nails, you use the pads of your fingers. Okay?
Yeah, but then still on that trajectory, your nails would go up further in your ass and get poopy on them.
Fun fact about fake nails, because they have to put something on top of your nails to create the fake nail, it actually angles and lifts the nail bed. So instead of following the angle of your nail bed, it goes upwards a little bit. So thus far, by trajectory, you miss your poopy butthole.
That's
trajectory. I'm gonna project your asshole. Shut the fuck up.
That doesn't even make any sense.
No,
I'm gonna make it make sense.
No, I mean, Haley's a hairdresser and she does fake nails all the time. So you've got nails that are like, you don't have to build up your nail base for acrylics or whatever like that.
Yeah.
If you just got glue on nails, then you're not raising the nail bed at all. You know what I mean? So, but it's funny because I've seen that meme. It's like girls with poopy butts, clean butts, and it's got a picture of like really long nails versus painted nails. I showed it to her and she laughed her ass off and did not say anything. So I feel like there's some truth to that.
Well, Quint, I've had fake nails. Here's your chance to out me. Do I have a poopy butthole? No, but I also wax that because I'm a one wipe kind of person. If you wax your asshole, I don't care what you've eaten and what's coming out, one wipe and done. And it's, in my experience, the least painful place to wax on your body.
I don't know, like, because I've shaved my ass before a couple times and still poopy. You know, this takes more than one wipe.
Sounds like you don't know how to wipe your ass.
No, I just have a poor...
back to front because I got them shit balls.
Did you know there's people that wipe standing up? They wipe their ass.
I had a whole heated
fucking
debate about this on people who stand up to wipe their ass.
So I didn't know this was the thing until like maybe a few months ago, and people were on Facebook and were like, "How do you wipe
probably
standing
my
up?" And they're
Facebook.
like, "Yeah, probably." And they're like, "You just bend over a little bit."
Yeah.
Oh, achieving the same thing you would get if you were
sitting down, and then when you stand up, them cheeks gonna squish a little bit, so
then
you're gonna get a
poo-poo.
little bit of. Yeah, and then you got more wiping to do. Like, how fat is your ass that you got to stand up to wipe it? Like, if you can't reach around and like
Who
do a little
reaches
maneuver.
around? You go between your legs.
Well, I wipe.
I've
front
seen
to
one
back.
person in my life reach around to wipe their ass. I don't understand that.
I do go between the legs and I do a little thing. But
yeah, Like, Quint, how do you wipe your ass?
He doesn't.
I do. I just look. I know I look greasy, but I wipe my ass. I just don't fucking.
Think about it. Think about it. No, think about it. Like pretending you're taking a fat shit right now and
Yeah.
you're going to wipe your ass.
Do you reach between the legs? You go round?
Round the
How?
back like a criminal. Wow. Look at you.
I'm not fucking
I don't understand
fat.
how.
What do you mean how?
Because I've tried that before, like a few times in my life, and it's not a good method. It's not.
I just
You
do
need
that.
you need between the legs to get all the poo poo doo doo.
I get it perfectly fine.
Are you sure?
Then why do you freak out when I go near your butt and then you
Because
run into
I
the
don't
bathroom?
Like you fucking doing all that.
I think you're just self-conscious about the little doo-doo bits you're leaving behind. 'Cause you
No,
don't want
it's
to wipe
not.
your ass.
Do you have a bidet?
No.
Yeah,
Me.
I would totally use a bidet. Just squirting like some warm water all over your
I
ass.
feel like they give you swamp ass.
No,
because you finish it up with a wipe.
It's like you don't have to fuck. You get the baby wipes out, and then you kind of. It's like the
Yeah.
same thing, but in a non-sexual context.
Well,
but
it's
just
really
as
weird
satisfying.
because my first experience splashing water on my ass besides a shower, I was overseas deployed, right, and over there in the Middle East, I think it's a British thing because they were British occupied for one time in their history. They have a hose that it's akin to what's on your sink at home, so you can like wash your dishes and shit.
Yes.
But it's more high powered. Mm-hmm. There was a raging debate with everyone there. Do they use it because they use it to clean? It's potable water. Is it for cleaning the toilet or is it for washing your ass? And there's people on both sides. So one day I went in there to take a shit and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna see how it goes. Boy, when I tell you I put it up underneath there and I squirted it, it was like I was pressure washing my ass. It was weird. Water was just coming out of everywhere. I think some went up my ass, and then when I stood up, I squirted it out a little bit, and I had to sit down and wipe. It is weird. Like I can't imagine having a bidet do that to your asshole and not expecting it the first time. Because whenever I did that, like there was just water resting all over my arm, it's spraying up out of my balls and my face. It was a whole experience.
Reminds me of band camp. Continue.
But,
in my ass.
but after I used that the first time, I cleaned it up with some toilet paper. It took a lot more toilet paper
Than it would have.
than it would have. But I don't think I'm sold on using water to clean your ass or bidets. I've heard a lot of people say that it's fucking dope, but
I've never had the pleasure of bideting my asshole. Wet wipes. Wet wipes are my thing. Especially,
have you taken the shower head and washed your ass?
No. I've
You
gotten
just-
in
you
the
just-
shower
you
and washed my
just-
ass after, but I've never.
Well, do you just let the water run down your body and use that water, or do you take the actual shower head to clean your ass?
Well, I'm just impoverished enough that mine currently does not detach.
They're like $10 in Walmart.
But yeah, but then I could use that $10 for something else. Do you know how much a barbell costs right now, dude?
It's like $1 a pound. Yeah.
I used to be. Try $3 a pound now.
Well, because everyone wants a fucking
Price
at-home.
gouging.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm currently walking around with a poopy ass and shorts so I can have weights to lift. Yeah, it's a great time.
So
Anyways.
swamp ass compounded by swamp ass.
Yes,
Nice.
yes. But it makes good lube for lifting because it all just slides around now.
It makes good lube for sex later. Right, Quint?
Yeah, that's why we don't have to buy any.
That's why you don't go through any gallons of lube. Hence the beginning of the episode. It's come full circle.
It has come full circle. It just comes full circle.
It has just came full circle. Actually, that's more of a square if you really look at it.
Just got, it's
Could you imagine that? Just fucking railroading your ass though.
just
Yes.
Ramrodding.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, she can. All right,
Cool.
with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to wrap up the podcast for tonight. Sam, thank you so much for coming on.
My pleasure.
I had a blast. Quint is got some things he's going to talk to you about in the truck afterwards, and he's emotionally scarred for the rest of his life. So
I'm
brings
fine. This isn't nothing normal.
that brings me great pleasure. Thank you. I will use that later tonight when I'm laying in bed getting ready to go to sleep. Do you have any parting words for our audience?
Drive fast, lift weights, eat ass.
Nice.
That's about it.
Quint?
I'm sorry.
I'm not. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, remember that pee is stored in the balls, and we'll catch you next week.
This is the
Good night.
quietest I've ever been on an episode.
Yeah. Good night, guys.